Government Procurement Reform Act RA 9184, Dave Belarga and AJ Jan RA 9184, an act providing for the modernization, standardization, and regulation of the procurement activities of the government and for other purposes, known as the Government Procurement Reform Act, signed into law on January 10, 2003, published on January 11, 2003, took effect on 26 on January 2003. RA 9184, also called the Government Procurement Reform Act, was enhanced to improve the government procurement process. It seeks to modernize, standardize, and regulate how government agencies acquired goods, services, and infrastructure projects. The law was signed on January 10, 2003, published the next day, and took effect on January 26 of the same year. Here are the acronyms. Manuscript Here are some important acronyms you hear when discussing government procurement. GPRA is the law itself. GPPB is the board that oversees procurement policies. The ABC is the budget cap for contracts, while BASC is the committee responsible for bids and award. The GEPS is the electronic platform for procurement. Other acronyms refer to different government agencies and institutions involved in procurement. Here are the features of GPRA. Covers procurement of all government agencies, general rules in public or competitive bidding, alternative methods allowed only in exceptional cases, use of ABC as ceiling for bid prices, transparent, objective, and non-discriminatory criteria, increased transparency, professionalization of procurement officials, and penal and civil liabilities included. GPPB as an inter-agency body include major procurement entities such as defense, health, public works, oversight agencies like budget, planning, finance, trade, interior, private sector representatives for balance, research person from audit and anti-corruption agencies. GPPB function, policies making and rule amendments, preparation of manuals and bidding forms, training and capacity development, and monitoring compliance and effectiveness. Here are the principles of government procurement: transparency, competitiveness, streamlined procurement process, system of accountability, and public monitoring. Scope and coverage. Procurement involving infrastructure projects, good consulting services, applies to all government branches and instrumentative including NGE, SUC, GOCC, GFI, and LGU, covers both local and foreign funds. Additional scope applies to fully domestic funded procurements, apply to foreign funded procurements unless treaties say otherwise, include projects funded by foreign grants, international competitive bidding, and consulting services covered. Here are the exemptions. Procurement funded from foreign grants under RA 8182, amended by RA 8555 unless otherwise agreed. Acquisition of real property governed by RA 8974. Public-private partnership under BOT Law RA 6957, RA 7718. Disposal of government properties per COA and budget circulars. Formation of joint ventures between government and private sector. Understanding key terms is essential. Bidding documents provide bidders with all necessary information. A bid is offer submitted. Competitive bidding allows to open participation. Consulting services are specialized professional help. Goods included all items and supplies. Infrastructure project involves construction or repairs. The head of procuring entities is the person responsible for procurement decision. The portal is the website where the procurement info is found. Procurement means acquiring goods or services, and procuring entities are government agencies that handle these activities. The BAC is the committee that manages the bidding process. If the procurement is complex, separated BASC may be created. Members are appointed by the head of procurement entities, but the approving authorities cannot be members. Terms last 1 year that can be renewed. The committee has 5 to 7 members and that is chaired by high-ranking officials. Observers from audit agency, private groups, and NGOs also participating to ensure transparency and fairness. Bidding documents contain everything a bidder needs to prepare their proposal. This includes the budget, ceiling, instruction, eligibility criteria, technical specification, bid forms, schedule, security deposits, contract from, and any other document that procuring entities deem necessary. The invitation to bid announced that the procurement and must include the brief description of the project, the criteria for selection, deadlines, budget, funding source, and where when to get bidding documents, contracts duration, and other any important details. During bid evaluation, the BAC first checks if the bids meet technical requirements. Only those that pass move on the financial evaluation. The ABC sets the maximum price allowed. Bids exceeding this are disqualified. There is no minimum bid price for goods and infrastructure projects. Bids are ranked starting from the lowest price. For consulting services, bidders are shortly listed and rated numerically based on technical and finance criteria. The highest rated bidder is invited to negotiate. If the negotiation fails, the next highest rated bidder is invited. This continues until the contract is awarded. The final contract amount cannot exceed the approved budget or the bid price. PhilJEP is the government electronic procurement platform. It centralizes procurement information and transaction. It's particularly useful for bulk purchasing of common supplies and features an online bulletin board, supplier registry, catalog, virtual store, e-payment system, and electronic submission for bids. PhilJEP's registration, required for all supplier contractors consultation, must registered regardless of procurement cost, essential to participate in government bidding. Causes of failures of bidding. No bids are received. No bids qualified as the lowest calculated responsive bid. The bidder with the highest rated or lowest calculated responsive bid refused to accept the contract award without a justifiable cause. Alternative procurement methods include limited source bidding, direct contracting, repeat order, shopping, and negotiated procurement. Limited source bidding or selective biddings means the procurement entities invites bid only from selected suppliers or consultants with proven capability. This is done for highly specialized goods or services available from few sources or for major plant parts where limiting bidders help maintain quality and performance. Direct contracting or single source procurement doesn't need detailed bidding document. The supplier just submit a price quotation or pro forma invoice. This is allowed when the goods are proprietary, critically components come from one manufacturer or the item is sold exclusively with no cheaper substitute. Negotiated procurement is allowed under specific conditions after two failed biddings when there is urgent danger to life or property during calamities, for takeover of contracts needing immediate action, for contracts next to ongoing infrastructure project originally competitively bid, and for purchasing goods from other government agencies to prevent harm or restore essential services. That's it. Thank you for watching.